The system that makes success inevitable. Have you ever wondered why the version of you who makes bold plans at night always loses to the version of you who wakes up in the morning? You know the moment I am talking about. You lie in bed. You tell yourself that tomorrow will be different. You will wake up early. You will focus. You will take control. But when the sun rises, your body feels heavy. Your mind feels distant. And the fire you felt last night is nowhere to be found. Let me tell you something uncomfortable. This is not a coincidence. This is not a personal failure. This is your brain disconnecting you from your future self. Your mind treats the person you will become as a stranger who can deal with the promises you make today. That is why night you feels powerful, and morning you feels defeated before the day even begins. My name is Wason. This is Learn English Listening. We build the kind of clarity and discipline that does not fade when the alarm rings. I speak directly. I do not sugarcoat. I tell the truth that helps you rise. Before we go deeper, I want to know something from you. Which city are you joining us from, and what hour is it there? Your answers matter. They tell me the kind of world you are waking up to. Now picture this. The alarm rings. You reach out. You feel the weight of your own hesitation. You promise yourself you will start again tomorrow. But tomorrow never arrives. What arrives is guilt, confusion, and the quiet fear that you are becoming someone you never planned to be. You are not alone. Millions experience this gap between intention and action. But today you will understand why that gap exists. And more important, you will learn how to close it. Let us begin. There is a silent war happening inside you. It is the war between the person you want to be and the person you have trained yourself to be. These two versions of you meet every morning. One wants progress. The other wants comfort. One wants discipline. The other wants relief. And every time you choose comfort over progress, something inside you becomes a little quieter, a little weaker, a little further away from who you hope to become. You may think the problem is laziness. It is not. You may think the issue is lack of motivation. It is not. The truth is sharper. You are fighting against a system you did not even know existed, a system designed to keep you safe, not successful. Your mind protects the familiar version of you, even when the familiar version is destroying your future. Tell me something. Have you ever carried a burden no one else could see? A weight you never explained to anyone? The silent pressure of wanting more but feeling stuck in the same pattern every single day. That invisible weight is real. It comes from promises you break with yourself. It comes from the guilt of starting again and again. It comes from watching your own potential sit in the corner of your life, waiting for you to finally choose it. Let me say this clearly. You are not weak. You are overwhelmed. There is a difference. Weakness is a lack of strength. Overwhelm is a lack of structure. And structure is something we can build together. You wake up tired because your mind is overloaded with unfinished tasks. You avoid challenges because your brain has been trained to expect discomfort instead of reward. You feel behind because your internal operating system is working against you instead of for you. But nothing about this is permanent. Once you understand how your system works, you can rewrite it. You can unlearn the patterns that trap you. You can stop negotiating with the weaker version of yourself. You can step into the identity that has been waiting for you. And the doorway to that shift begins with one hidden truth. Here is the hidden key your life has been missing. Your mind filters reality. It does not show you the world as it is. It shows you the world you have trained it to see. Inside your brain is a mechanism that chooses what becomes visible and what becomes invisible. That is why you notice problems more than possibilities. That is why you remember mistakes more than progress. That is why fear arrives faster than confidence. This filter works like a spotlight. And for most people, the spotlight points only at danger, at failure, at embarrassment, at the things that once hurt you. If you train your filter to search for threats, it will search for threats forever. If you train your filter to search for opportunities, your life changes. Not slowly, immediately. This is the moment when you need to call yourself out. The phrase "to call yourself out" means to confront your own behavior with honesty. You must face the truth that your attention has been programmed by habit, not intention. But there is something even more powerful happening inside you. Every unfinished task creates what psychologists call an open loop. An open loop is an unresolved thought that pulls your attention back to it again and again. You think the stress comes from the work. It does not. The stress comes from the loop that refuses to close. The moment you start a task, even in a tiny way, you create pressure inside your mind to finish it. And that pressure can become your greatest source of momentum. Now we reach the deepest part of the key. Identity. The phrase identity shift describes the moment you stop acting like the person you were and start behaving like the person you want to become. You do not become a runner by thinking about running. You become a runner the moment you run once, then twice, then 3 times. You build evidence. You build proof. You build a new identity that refuses to break its own rules. This is the foundation of everything that comes next. You do not need more motivation. You need a new identity, a new filter, and the courage to close every open loop that keeps you stuck in yesterday. This is the turning point. The moment when understanding must become action. Knowledge changes nothing until it becomes a system. Your life does not rise because you feel inspired. Your life rises because you install rules that operate even when your motivation disappears. That is why you need something simple, sharp, and impossible to negotiate with. You need the if-then protocol. The if-then protocol works like this. If a specific moment happens, then a specific action follows. No thinking, no arguing, no delay. It is a preloaded instruction, a mental code, a personal contract. If I sit down at my desk, then I open my notebook. If I unlock my phone, then I read 1 English sentence. If my alarm rings, then my feet touch the floor within 5 seconds. This is what psychologists call a behavior trigger. A behavior trigger is an event that activates a chosen action. You are using the moment to control the behavior. You remove choice. You remove hesitation. And once the behavior is activated, something powerful happens. Your body follows through on the command without waiting for approval from your emotions. Then comes the second idea, the idea of the automatic response. An automatic response means your action becomes so familiar that your mind performs it without negotiation. When this happens, discipline is no longer a fight. It becomes a reflex, a built-in expectation, a natural part of who you are. But the if-then protocol is only the beginning. You must also shape your environment so it pulls you forward. Your room, your desk, your phone, your kitchen, they are not neutral. They are instructions. If the easiest thing to reach is distraction, you will choose distraction. If the easiest thing to reach is progress, you will choose progress. Environment beats willpower every single time. Here is your moment to reflect. If you could change just one thing about your work week, what would it be? One habit, one routine, one small decision that would remove friction from your life. Say it out loud, or write it below. That single shift might be the beginning of your new identity. Take a breath. Let your mind settle for a moment. You have faced the truth. You have seen the system behind your struggle. Now you need a gentler picture, a softer frame around your transformation. Imagine your life as a machine made of many different gears. Some are small, some are large, some turn quickly, others move slowly. When one gear moves on its own, the machine barely shifts. But when the gears lock together and turn in harmony, the entire machine begins to move with surprising strength. Your habits are those gears. One habit on its own cannot pull your future forward. One change on its own cannot rebuild your confidence. But when your habits connect and support each other, progress begins to glide. You stop forcing change. Change begins to carry you. You may have believed that your inconsistency meant something was wrong with you. It did not. Inconsistency simply means your gears were disconnected. Your identity did not support your routines. Your routines did not support your environment. And your environment did not support your future. When one part breaks, the whole system shakes. But anything that can break can also be rebuilt. Let this sink in. You are not broken. You are unorganized. And anything unorganized can be redesigned. You can realign your gears. You can rebuild your structure. You can give your future self the support that your past self never had. This is the healing moment. The moment when you stop blaming yourself and start understanding yourself. Now you are